and Taro Adun. We are playing Mass Recall, and we will be doing Mission 3 of the Protoss campaign, Higher Ground. Now, this mission is called Higher Ground because your base is on high ground. That's basically it. Like everybody else is kind of on the low ground, and you are on the high ground, and you have a choke entrance to your base, and that's basically the name of the mission. So before I just start this, actually no, we'll talk after the briefing. Then I'll explain stuff.
Executor, I bring news most dire.
Most dire.
The Cerebrate that we thought we had killed has arisen again.
Gasp.
The creature's battered form was reincarnated despite the considerable damage we inflicted upon it. Even now, the Cerebrate drives its brood in preparation for their next offensive.
It is as I feared. It was folly to believe Tassadar could be trusted. The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute. For attacking defenseless Cerebrates is not the way of true Protoss warriors.
Really?
We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage.
You are, huh?
Executor, we shall lead our main strike force to the province of Scion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the Sons of Ire. Praetor Fenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antoich from any further assaults.
Adun be with you, Executor. Bring swift death to the enemies of Ire.
Idun Toridas. Okay, so that was the briefing. That was Aldaris again, the Judicator, and that was Fenix. So Fenix is staying behind on this mission. He's going to stay in Antoich at the temple where he was in the last mission, and yeah, Aldaris is just full of it again. We have only one objective, to destroy the Zerg colonies. There will be two colonies, one on the left and one on the right. The left one is kind of an anti-ground base. The right one is a kind of an anti-air base. We don't care about that. We're gonna destroy both of them with the same composition. Yes, and we are of course playing on hard, so let's start the mission. So last time I actually promised to explain more about the Dark Templar, and I completely forgot about that because I was just obsessed with the mission and scared of it because it was pretty hard when I practiced it. Also, judging from the intro music, I guess we will be trying to prevent the Zerg from freeing Mephisto in Tal Rasha's tomb. This is Diablo 2 music, of course, from the second chapter. Second act, right, where you play in the desert. I can't remember the name of the town, but yeah, so that's it. We are the Zergar the Zergar waking Mephisto. We gotta stop him. Anyway, I will try to spend this mission partly at least trying to explain the Dark Templar and why Aldaris hates them and as much as I can about them. Remind me if I forget. I hope I don't forget because this mission isn't that hard. It just has a little bit of an involved opening and then it's just super easy. Also, this is the mission where we get the scout. One of the worst units in the game, and it is really bad because it's very expensive. So we take our forces. Did I give this a number? I did. Let's take this guy immediately with us. Okay, so here's the choke. We build a pylon here. And then we build a pylon somewhere. Let's say here. And then we bring our friend back. So we are going to set up a nice little line of zealots. And get the dragoons in the back. Gonna get the scouts in the backpack. And that's gonna be good. Let's become our F1. This is going to become our F2, and we are going to keep building stuff. We are going to build a gateway almost immediately, because we don't have a gateway, and we can't build other stuff because of that. So Nexus building, more probes. This is gonna be fine here. Yes, so I wanted to explain the Dark Templar. And to explain the Dark Templar, I have to explain almost the entire history of the Protoss. which is going to take a while. But I'll do my best. Also, we're gonna take this guy, bring him back here, call him number 2. And as soon as the gateway finishes, we can build a shield battery right here. Now everybody fight. Hopefully don't lose any of our units. Oh, we actually didn't lose any of our units. And we'll build a shield battery kind of here. And then have the guy come back. Keep building this. Actually, our guy is probably going to be on time to build us a cyber core. Yeah, there we go. And now you can do this, you can do this, and you can do this. So, this is good. Now, we put Zealot here, Zealot here, Zealot here, and sort of Zealot here. Yep, maybe here, yes. And then we put them on hold position. We take the Dragoons here, we put these guys here. So more of this. Also a forge. And also more batteries. Like here and here. Maybe this guy can just stay with us. So that's good. Let this guy to build the extractor. So, as I was saying, to explain the history of the Protoss, we need to to explain the Dark Templar. We need to explain the history of the Protoss. So I'm gonna give it a try. I'm no Subsorian, nor Lore Master, but I'll try. So, just one more thing. Let me just... Oh, right. That is the issue. I also need gas. Well, that should be fine. Get more of these. We'll get a Zealots. I just need 100 to start +1, right? And then I need 150 for this. Everything should be fine here. So I need Dragoon range, right? I need 150. So, as I was saying, the history of the Protoss. I might have mentioned that the Protoss were actually the first race that the Xel'Naga visited, right? They were the firstborn. And that didn't end up so well. For a while, the Protoss were really happy with the Xel'Naga and everything, and they treated them like gods. But over time, as you know, their society profited from the Xel'Naga and everything, the Protoss sort of screwed themselves over. Okay, let's get a cannon here and a cannon here. Yes. Oh, now we have this, and let's get more goons. Let's actually get another gateway. Okay, that is good. And this guy's gonna build us another one of these. Yeah, just stay here. So, a little bit ago. Yeah, that's all good. We're not gonna have a lot of money on this. We are going to expand, and then everything will be better. But for now, this is the best we can do. Anywho, as I was saying, the Protoss are, I think I mentioned this, the Protoss are kind of a tribal caste-based society, right? They function in terms of castes. The Dela, the Kalai, the Judicators, the Templar, right? So the warriors, the artisans, and the rulers, you can call it that. And yeah, everything was good. And even at that time, why did the Xel'Naga even contact the Protoss and everything? I mean, why did they want to teach them? Because the Protoss are a... how do I say it? They're like a telepathic voice-based society, right? They don't have vocal cords. They telepathically talk to each other. And they are connected into this network called the Kala. Right? That's like a psychic network of theirs. And as they sort of became more powerful and more successful due to the Xel'Naga, they sort of stopped using this Kala. They abandoned it in favor of being more individualistic. They developed an ego basically. We're gonna take these guys, gonna take this guy. We're gonna bring everybody here. What are we building? Let's build 2 of those. So I screwed this up. This path. We're taking an expansion, by the way. That's not going to be a hard expansion to take. Just waiting for this to be over. So these guys there, him here, you can stay here. These guys come here. Everything should be fine here. Nobody's gonna be in danger. We have a lot of batteries to protect us. Right, yes. So, not the best at telling this, but basically at some point the Protoss forgot that they had this psychic network, and they went back to like infighting between the tribes, and they also turned on the Xel'Naga, right? And for like thousands of years, the Protoss basically just fought among themselves this way. Forgetting that they are like psychically connected. Just fought with each other, tribal wars and stuff like this, right? Until one special Protoss called Kas sort of discovered this old network of theirs. I'll put 2 cannons here for later. Now we're gonna start building probes. This should all be fine. Like, this almost doesn't require any more babysitting. Should just be fine. All we care about is these guys surviving. Anyway, yes, Kas, and discovery of the Kala, right? This connection. And Kas is sort of the Protoss version of Sorok from the Vulcans. If you like Star Wars, Star Trek. If you like Star Trek, you might know who Sorok is, right? He's like the guy that invented Vulcan logic. But Kas sort of discovered the Protoss. Man, I am bad at this. Sort of discovered this network, right? The Kala. And it allowed the Protoss to once again become this like psychically connected race. Everybody was like sharing their thoughts and everything, and things were getting better. Their society was rebuilding, and everything was good. However, there were, and it brought peace again to the whole race. However, there were some Protoss who rejected this Kala connection. They refused to join, basically. and they were branded as heretics and, I don't know, dangerous warmongers. Because they didn't want to share in this psychic connection because they knew they would lose their individuality, right? They would become less individualistic, less alone, more like, you know, connected. And there was a war with them. They were basically prosecuted and hunted down by the Conclave, which is like the ruling body, right? And they were hunted down, basically killed. And one of the Protoss that actually helped them was Adun, this great warrior. He actually kind of hid a lot of them and got them off Ire and onto a new planet called Shakuras. And that's why I said that, like, when Aldaris says Intaro Adun, in honor of Adun, it's kind of ironic because Aldaris hates the Dark Templar. They are actually called, trying to remember, the Nerazim, right? They're not just the Dark Templar. They are called the Nerazim. That's why I said it's ironic that he says this. Oh, look at that. Actually, not these guys. We can keep them here. Look at this smarty pants flanking me from the side. Wow. Yeah, because of course this was all kind of hush hush. This wasn't officially. Oh my god. One of the problems with this is, of course, trying to have your Protoss in like a line and just standing where you put them. Trying to control too many units. Now we get these guys here. Kind of spread them around. Basically, we are building scouts and we are going to use scouts to attack. For this specific situation. I'm trying to just get them to do what I want. Not that important. Yeah. So that is like that's kind of the irony about the Dark Templar and Aldaris and everything. Zeratul is like that guy. So the Dark Templar or the Nerazim, they are basically Protoss just like all other Protoss, but they don't share in this like shared telepathic link. They, you know, they don't participate in the Kala. Like if you see a picture of a Protoss, they have like this long hair and braided hair. That's not actually hair, that's like, I don't know, some thing that allows them to like telepathically connect to the Kala, to each other, right? It makes them very effective fighters and warriors because, you know, they can read each other's minds. But yes, it does steal their individuality. I think I sort of explained this. All right. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You're gonna tell me in the comments probably. We are going up to like, I think 18 scouts, and then we are going to attack because we already have 1/1 +1 weapons and armor on them, and these guys are just gonna stay here and kind of protect. We're gonna have this guy hold position and this guy hold position. These guys kind of get here. Everybody should be able to be in range of the enemy. I'm just checking when this is going to be built. So I have 15, 3 more is going to be 18. This is going to be enough to start attacking. Scouts are basically very expensive. See, they're like 275 minerals and 125 gas and 3 supply, which is a lot. They're not terrible, but you know, you can't really micro them well. Like if I wanted to like remove them back, it's really hard to turn. Anyway, let's go to this side. We're gonna keep building them. We're gonna attack from here. This base is an anti-ground base, so they don't have a lot of anti-air. They're gonna have a few Hydras and a few Mutas. But this number of scouts can really quickly dispatch with almost anything. Almost anything. As long as they fight the enemy, not just some random group of whatever, they should be fine. Anyway, consorting with the Dark Ones, or just even like talking to or about Dark Templar is kind of forbidden in Protoss society. And that's why Aldaris. Dude, fight this, come on. I have to just like take down these bases. Oh, this is gonna be good. They're gonna try and like send units on to take. Where are you guys going? Please just destroy this. Just destroy this base. Scouts are good at killing stuff like this. Guardians, right? They take him down completely. Oh, my cat is on the table. Funny. I have to be careful to like eliminate every building, because the mission here is like to eliminate every building. I don't want them to regrow anything. That's gonna take this down, because I'm going to forget this. By the way, we've come to the point of the mission where things are really not that difficult anymore. This is kind of a critical mass of scouts, and we are building more in the background, so there's really not going to be any problems. Let's kill. Actually, let's go here. Let's kill this. Let's kill chaos. All I know is I have to kill chaos. Ah. Funny game. So how many scouts do I have here? Oh. Okay. We're not gonna move them yet, we're gonna keep them there because the enemy might attack us. Keep taking it. Yeah, see, actually I want them here because of this, see? Let's take these mutas down. Let's get these guys to help. Now let's get all of them back here. Okay, these guys are still killing everything. That's good. Spawning pool goes down, extractor goes down. Every building in this map has to die in this mission, so that's why it takes a while. With the shield upgrade and the armor upgrade and the attack upgrades, the scouts are really not bad. Of course, in critical numbers, like just like wraiths, they are better than wraiths because they do hit scan damage. They don't have that tickle laser. They have like just normal guns, very much like Marines, so you can hear it. Right, they're okay. They're just very expensive. Too expensive. Because for almost the same price, there's much better units. Right, the carrier is almost... It's not the same price, but it's close. And in StarCraft 2, there's like Void Rays and whatever. Even in Brood War, there's like Corsairs. So really, scouts not a great economical unit. Okay, I think that should be it. That is it. I think that is it. So now let's take every single scout that we have, which is 25. We might even get more. Now let's destroy the other base. Switches. This base is a. This base is an anti-air base. They have more anti-air stuff. So this is an attack wave that we kind of caught. Anyway, that's all good. We are sort of running out of minerals. Yeah, these guys are not mining anymore. Let's send them to mine here. We don't care because we're almost done. Also, we need to, like, we're going to attack from here. Poke. These are Scourge. Scourge are very dangerous. I just want them to start attacking to pull the enemy. Yeah, there we go. Now we're doing well. Now kill the spore colony. And start poking from here. From here. That's good. Everything will be fine now, or just... there's too many of them. There's no way that anybody is contesting us anymore. Scourge, by the way, Scourge are like suicide flyers. They ram into your ship and just blow up. They're like flying banelings, something like that. Yeah, kill it, kill it. Okay, so we got one of the. We got the. I think that was a hive. Or a lair, I'm not sure if it wasn't. I think it was a lair, not a hive. Basically what we want is to take down the production, as always. Once we take down the hatches and the lairs, everything else will go down. So anyway, I think I managed to like explain. I managed to explain Dark Templar and stuff in an okay way. I know it's not the best kind of way, but I think it was fine. If you do have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I didn't get very distracted in this mission because it's very straightforward, just like build a few shield batteries at the beginning. Get at least 4 zealots, a few dragoons, set them up at that choke because this is the choke where they go back to this base and everywhere else. So really not a complicated mission. So now let's get our guys here and let's see if this is everything. If we destroy this building and the mission ends. Yep, that's it. That was the mission. How are we doing on time? I think we're about 30 minutes in. Almost 30 minutes. Oh, here's Fenix.
Executor, Antoich is under attack by overwhelming Zerg forces.
Really?
Praetor, you must hold your position for as long as possible. Fight on, brave Fenix.
Right.
And know that the gods watch over you. Entaro Adun.
Again, irony. So you will notice that he said you have to hold your position as long as possible. He didn't say we're bringing reinforcements. He just said like hold on as long as possible. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Let's see how much we lost. I don't think we lost much. Well, you know, 82% survival rate. Not that bad, you know. I managed to do it with 91% once when I was like just trying this mission for a few times this week before I recorded it. Still pretty good. So let's watch a cinematic to end this. Yes, it's gonna be a short cinematic, and I will let it play out, but before it does, I will say that this was high ground. This is the mission. It was fun. I hope you liked it. I will thank you for watching. I will let this play out, but also I will see you in the next video. Bye.